Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for January 2022. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Some of you are intuitively guided. Many of you are now. You know, I feel like many who subscribe, like you find messages in all the readings, and that makes me happy, that because I feel like what you're doing is you're trusting your intuition. You're really learning to trust your intuition, and that's perfect because that's when you find your signs, really. Anyway, let's talk about you for a second. 2022, we're beginning 2022. I feel like for you, this is about your ultimate destiny. I feel like for some, the end of your year may look completely different than the beginning, and I feel it in a good way. You have the North Node going into your sign mid-January, I believe. That's really going to speed things up for you. And listen, it's almost like a power, right? If I'm putting my intention out there, it's speeding up its return to me. But remember, also, it's anything you're putting out there. So I actually wrote a couple things down as I was shuffling the cards thinking about you. The South Node is going to be in your relationships. So I feel like, what I feel like is even though 2021 was the 5 year, which was about change, I feel like this is the wrapping up of it, because I really feel like, you will know if a relationship is right for you or if it's not. It's just clear, that type of thing. So, who knows? This is about, I feel like this year, because things are really amplified for you, this is an opportunity to really leave your mark on the world. And I feel like it's through your creative house. I feel like you'll have lots of inspirations and data boys and that type of thing. And I'm real big. I wrote fast moving. So, ultimate destiny. That's what I feel. All right. I don't know if I cut them, but we'll do it again. And let's get into the reading. We're going to start with Mother Mary, like always. And then we'll move on to the Tarot Dreams. And we'll read Mother Mary's card at the end. That's where it really gets you. It's like if you were unsure if something was for you, I feel like it's where it's like the exclamation point. Okay. Shout out to Samson, who is a Taurus. Honestly, I don't know his birthday. Not yet. I don't know his birthday. And my grandson Joey is also a Taurus. We have self-respect. Self-respect. I honor and love myself through my healthful actions. I honor and love myself through my healthful actions. Okay. Self-respect. I feel like it means a lot more than just that. All of a sudden I'm getting this energy of somebody saying, I demand respect. Well, you know what I mean? Almost like a sergeant type energy. Excuse me. Okay, I'm back. It's gone just a second. It's funny because I'm like seeing this person, I'm seeing a man who is in a uniform and is saying, it's weird because it's like I demand respect, but it's not coming from a ego type place. Almost like I teach others through that action. I don't know. We have the Ace of Wands. So there's your inspirations. There's those epiphanies, those ideas. It gives you a clue what type of path you're about to walk down. And it's the wand. So it's the energy of action. Following inspired, taking inspired steps, that type of thing. Wow. Well, hello, Nine of Cups. That's good. I feel like, it's weird how I'm doing January, right? But I feel like I've been doing everyone's year. So I think what I'm doing January, but I feel like I'm giving everyone a peek at the same time. So right there is beautiful energy. Whew. It's like, boom, things are about to change. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Sun, card of Leo, and the Ruler. We have the Three of Swords, interesting, coming under that Ace of Wands. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles comes with a lesson attached, and one of the lessons is patience, allowing patience. And then when seeds come to me, nurturing those seeds and growing those seeds. It's almost like I feel like as much as the good times are meant to be there, so are some of the hard times. Like they're both meant to be there, and they both share the energy of the Ace of Wands. Finding inspiration, like it's like finding inspiration, amidst the storm. It's like almost like I'm all of a sudden I feel like we're going through this certain type of energy that maybe we've never gone through before, and it's like you see it, you see what's lacking, and like you invent it. Now that can mean many different things. I feel like you can definitely see the injustices of the world. I feel like, this is about seeing it with a very clear lens. I feel like in the Sun, it's truth. It's because there's ability to just let go in that energy, just to let go. I feel, and just like allow the universe to carry me. But also I feel like there's a lot of, illumination in that energy. So it's illuminating the Seven of Wands, and that's the energy of feeling I need to defend myself, my actions, my dreams, that type of thing. But in the same breath, I feel like because of that, it may have led you down a certain road. Well, let's see what else we have. Okay, all in reverse, so I am going to turn them around. We have the Ten of Cups. You know, we'll see. We have the Magician. Well, there's your power. You know, I feel like the Magician is your power for 2022. And then we have the Eight of Wands, fast-moving energy. You know, it's like taking that energy of the Three of Swords, amplifying it, but amplifying it in a different way. Because I feel like when the sun is shining, like nothing can hide within the sun, right? There are no shadows. It casts no shadows. You know what I mean? So anyway, I just keep going back to that Ace of Wands because I feel like that's the creation of something. And I feel like in that energy, it feels very good. Like you're enjoying your life. You're doing maybe what you love, whether you're just beginning. You know what I mean? Remember, this is a very inspired world, time for you, all year. All year. And again, the end of your year may not look like the beginning. You know, here I have the Nine of Cups, and that's singular, right? That's me enjoying my life, finding harmony within myself, finding the joy within my present moment, you know, that type of thing, you know, hopefully good friends and all that. But then the Ten of Cups is the love factor, right? It is the love factor. So that is the difference. You know, that could be the difference. Okay, let's keep going. We have the Six of Swords. And we have the Two of Wands. Well, we might as well get the last card out. You know, I'm looking at the Six of Swords, and it feels like the year six, the universal year six. And I feel like what it's talking about is that it's talking about that there were endings, there were realizations. You know, the toxicity couldn't be hidden anymore, and maybe, and hopefully, there was a lot of dealing with it. You know what I mean? Dealing with it. But the Six of Swords is about moving forward even through the choppy waters. You know what I mean? It's about moving away from the toxicity, wherever it was, wherever it exists. You know, interesting because, you know, this is about movement, right? Moving through the choppy waters and a promise that you will arrive at the calm waters. And then you arrive at the Two of Wands. And we opened this reading, it's almost like with the idea, with the epiphany, whatever that may mean for you. You know, it's passionate. It's something that stirs you from within. And then I feel like, and here's the portal. Here is the opening. Here we go. Oh, we have another one flipped over. Wow. We have the Palace of Cups. You know, and I feel like in this deck, and I really haven't read the book. I know I should, but I haven't. I feel like this is like ultimately where you will end up. It's the atmosphere where you will find yourself. So the Palace of Cups, and interesting, we're starting on this Two of Wands path, but we end up in the Palace of Cups. A very loving, here's the Ten of Cups. Well, hello. Here's the Ten of Cups. It's like these Two of Wands walking right up to that Ten of Cups. I don't know why somebody needs to defend that, but I feel like there is a defending of that. And I feel like for some, like, where it's been, I don't know, like I want to use the word mucky, and I found this myself, like when you're talking to someone and like maybe you're talking about your dream or what you'd like to see happen, and then they respond to that and their response is just like, it's like that they didn't hear you. That. You know what I mean? That, like, wow, they didn't even listen. And I feel like you've been going through a lot of that. Okay. We have the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Can be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Let's bring in the Tarot of Dreams right away because we have a lot of cards. I have no clue why I'm using this deck. I thought I was using a different deck. I was wondering why it was so hard to shuffle. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use it as, I call them the clarifier, but I feel like it's to go a little bit deeper. We have the King of Wands. I feel like I saw him. Oh, there he is right there. Here he is again. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Interesting. I have the King of Cups who's now who's in reverse. So I have 3 kings here. 2 in the upright, 1 in reverse. What is going on? I have the Page of Pentacles. I have Temperance. Beautiful. Temperance coming over the sun. First of all, it's Sagittarius and Leo, side by side or connected. It's all about divine timing. And I like this coming over the sun because I feel like nothing's hidden from you. It's like maybe things are coming quickly. So everything is like, in the sun is seen. I feel like some of you, you may have been in a relationship with someone, because I'm not feeling a whole lot of sadness that I'm out of it. And I feel like it's the King of Cups. Now, it doesn't have to be a water sign. But I feel like it's like, I have this thirst for knowledge. And maybe I don't know what's driving it, right? But I want to follow it type of thing. And I feel like perhaps someone, I don't know, it's almost like didn't bother to put in the effort to help you in that way or to inspire you. that type of thing anywhere. I feel like his king had to go, because I feel like this thirst for something else is bigger, deeper. And you know, temperance is controlling all that, by the way. You know, some of you may have even like taken a class, or you know, you're in school for, or you work, because I feel like you're on, this is on a path of knowledge, and it may be in some way to help the underdog. I feel that a lot. I know a lot of you must do that. I mean, how great is that? What a great group we have. All right. Anyway, we have the Seven of Swords coming over the Three of Swords. So it tells you anyone who's carrying around, you know, like this heartache, this heaviness within your heart, you know, it's telling you it's stemming from a place of distrust. Maybe someone in your past took from you in some way, took something from you, whether it be your heart, whatever it be. And you did suffer because of it. You did suffer because of it. But I feel like because the Seven of Pentacles is right beside it, you know, and it's hard to say this sometimes, but I feel like there's something in that. There is a lesson in that. There's something, I hate to call them even lessons. Maybe there's like something I can pull out of that that will benefit me for eternity. And I might have to start to have that perspective on it and move out of the pain, you know. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles. So, you know, the Five of Pentacles, it's, you know, almost like against your wishes. But it's interesting because I feel like for some of you, though, we gotta flip the table. Someone may have been in this energy, and you yourself may have delivered a sudden, you know, this is it type of thing. I'm kind of feeling it both ways here. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Hierophant, card of Taurus. We have a lot of major arcanas out. It's been happening. I'm not sure. I guess a lot of change. We have the Ten of Wands. You know, it's hard to see the Ten of Wands in a reading, except in this reading, because the Eight of Wands, it's coming over the Eight of Wands. So this is energy that can end pretty quickly. It's able to end in some way pretty quickly. I feel like, you know, it's probably going to have to come through your action. But don't be afraid of it, because, you know, I feel like in the Ten of Wands, it's like, man, this has been a time in my life where I feel like it's all been on me. And maybe I'm doing it for all the wrong reasons, and I'm doing it for all the wrong people, and I'm not doing it for me, right? I'm not thinking about me, um, you know, and yet I feel like, you know, some of you, like, you're being like this inspiration is coming in, and you're feeling it. It's like it's causing change. It's causing change. So this isn't a bad thing, I don't think, because I feel like what it's saying is the ability for it to end is here, right? It's coming very, very soon. And I feel like you, again, have a lot to do with that. You know, self respect. I feel like if you're with someone, or you were with someone, that maybe you're still in the pain of the separation of it, but at the same time, they carry the energy of the Seven of Swords with them. Um, I need to look at that, right? Like, why do I want to be with that? right? They take more than they need. They take more than they need. Why? Because they can. Because they can. Until they can't, right? And I feel like that's kind of what you're saying now. Like, no, you can't. You can't any longer. You can't. So that may be why the Six of Swords is saying, the waters can be a little choppy for a moment. But trust, like trust that, they're only going to get better and better and better. And remember, this year is amplified. So, like, maybe I'm afraid of starting, something new, like accepting this ace and running with it, because I don't know what is, will it be successful? Well, if you put your focus on it, it will be, right? If you put the intention of it being and the action behind it, the universe is going to meet that. It's like 50-50, half and half. You do your job, we'll do our job. But when things are bad, things are bad. You know what I mean? And because, like, as a friend, I don't want to see you stay in that energy, but yet I've been in that. So I understand sometimes when you're in it, it's hard to hear, you know, what you know. Is like, I don't want to hear it. That may be why her head is down. But nonetheless. Okay, so we have the Hierophant. You have a lot of, like, very spiritual type energy here. Again, your ultimate destiny. That's kind of what it feels like. And I guess getting to your ultimate destiny, I guess there has to be like some mountaintops that we climbed up and then had to come back down again. Because it is through our experiences that we grow. And, the Hierophant is just like that shaking off point of, like, whose belief systems are still stuck on me that don't belong to me anymore? What responsibilities am I carrying that don't belong to me? So the Hierophant, like, do you still have faith? Do you believe in miracles? Do you believe that you can help create those miracles? I mean, what beautiful energy right there. The Magician with the Hierophant, with the sun above him, and then Temperance, right? Almost like, um, in divine timing. And, when I see Temperance, I often think, okay, well, I really don't need to know more than that because I know that I'm going to be okay if Temperance is taking control of it. So, anyways, let's keep going. Don't find that a lot of you, like, if you are single or you're becoming single, I don't feel that there's a lot of that there's sadness attached to it. I almost feel the opposite. Maybe I don't know that, but I think you do. And I know that there's some here who are looking in on a Taurus. I feel like you got to know also, like, is that my person or not? Like, I feel like you know. Anyway, we have the Knight of Pentacles. In the nick of time. That's what I feel about the Knight of Pentacles. He shows up in the nick of time. Just when I needed you. Often guided by your guardian angel. I feel like it's all under divine timing and divine order. That's what this reading feels like. And the night just feels like, at the right time. Just when I really, I thought I needed you then, but now I really need you. Now I understand what it means to need. So, the Knight of Pentacles shows up. Um, I'm worried about the ending over here. Listen, I've been in this for 10, this could be 10 years, right? 10 wands, but everything's on your back. And the worry may be, will I be happy on my own? Let's say, will I be fruitful on my own? And boom, the Knight of Pentacles is like, there you go. Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy. But we can trust it without doubt. It's funny because the energy that's up here, like, we can trust it. We can trust the Hierophant, right? We can trust Temperance. We can trust the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like. We have the Hangman. Interesting. So, in a way, I don't want to say the Hangman is a block to anything because the Hangman has a purpose. The Hangman is seeking wisdom. He's seeking wisdom to his next steps. What do I do next? Show me what to do next, right? He's seeking awareness, wants to be awoken. And that means to reality, but to it all of it. And he's kind of like teetering over this Palace of Cups. So I feel like, it's interesting because I feel like your pentacles are so important this year, but I also feel like um, I feel like love is also important this year. Okay, what do I want to look at? I think I'm going to take one or more after the Hangman. I don't like leaving the reading at the Hangman. Like, do you have the awakening, or do you not? I feel like you do because the Page of Swords is right above that. So as I'm like hanging here, looking for this inspiration, here's the Page of Swords, and she's receiving it. She's like, her head's in the book. She knows there's something, right? Something that she wants to learn, she wants to grow in, and she's receiving the way, the epiphanies. So I don't feel like this Hangman is like any waste of time. And that may be why the Knight of Pentacles is saying, I'll be there just when you need me. But maybe, this is important also. And then if I look right above that is the King of Cups in reverse. So I feel like, have I stayed with someone who did not give me their love, who easily showed their attention to others but not to me, that type of thing, right? It's like you think that you need it, but you don't need it. And look at this. Look at this. I wanted to see, what the Hangman was going to have the awareness over, and it is the Two of Cups. It is a soulmate, and I was looking also like, are you by yourself? Are you with someone at this point? And because the Ten of Cups is here, and I feel like, and the Magician is here. Oh wow, and the Hierophant over that. I mean, that Two of Cups is kind of like, kind of perfect in an imperfect way. Interesting. Can be a Taurus, could be Sagittarius, could be a Leo. I mean, as they look around, it could be a lot of different things, but it's not about that. You know what I mean? Because we don't put any labels on. I feel like that's what's important is not putting labels on things, just, following your gut, your intuition. We're in the year of the lovers, by the way. If we think of the lovers in Tarot, what to talk about? A head over heart decision. So that you may find yourself having those this year, but this reading is saying that you're more than capable. Um, you know what I mean? Like you have plenty of experience behind you. Some of you are now being inspired to go beyond yourself. You know what I mean? Like shoot for the moon type of energy. And I don't just feel like it's in career, I also feel like it's in love. So I feel like for those who don't quite, they don't want to travel to the moon with me. Maybe they just aren't meant to be beyond this point in my next chapter, that type of thing. So, the hangman's waiting for that Two of Cups. I don't blame it. The Knight of Pentacles is the energy feeding it, so I have no doubt in it. And I feel like, whatever is giving you hardship, and even though there are choppy waters, I know that you can get through it. This is your ultimate destiny. That's what I feel like. And that is probably what I'm going to title this, Your Ultimate Destiny. And listen, it's different for different people. But we all have that one string where we get it in our own way, right? And at different times, you're going to understand it in different ways. People who, well, just about everyone who gets a personal reading from me has told me that. They listen to it a month later and it's completely different. Like it sounds completely different. So I feel like the ones on YouTube are the same. Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about that. We have a lot of kings here. I don't want to forget about those. What's under that king? The Three of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. I think, I want to read the card from Mother Mary. And this is one of those readings where I feel like your comments are going to help me. Because I feel like you know more about what I'm saying than probably I know what I'm saying, and that's okay. All right, self-respect. Mother Mary deeply cares for you, your welfare, and your happiness. She asks you to respect yourself enough to take good care of yourself. Remember that you're God's child and creation. By respecting yourself, you're honoring God. The answer to your present question lies within another question. Which path would be most respectful of me and make me feel the best about myself? Self-respect increases when your actions are aligned with your true belief. This card asks you to stop doing anything that makes you feel ashamed or guilty and to focus all of your attention upon that which makes you proud to be you. Wow. Amen. What makes you proud to be you? That's what you follow. That's what you follow. I love you guys. I need to thank you for being with me. You know, another year has gone by. How crazy, right? Another year has gone by. I am putting these out a little bit early, but yeah, I feel like this reading is going to serve you all year in some way. But anyway, I thank you for those who put up with these longer readings. I know many of you prefer them, and I know some of you put up with them. I know many don't make it to the end, which I think is a shame. But that's okay. I let that go. But I thank you for being here. I thank you for your thumbs up. If you liked it, don't feel obligated. I love your comments. Love your comments, and I feel like your comments really help each other. Like we're a community, and I love that. Your donations really is what is truly keeping this channel alive. YouTube just is not what it is anymore. I don't even know if I'd recommend it. I don't know. I'd have to think that over. So thank you. Thank you so much. And all those who are starting new channels, I want to say, like when you do a reading, an in-depth reading, you're very drained at the end of it, and it's because you're giving your energy, right? I'm allowing like my spirit guides to use my energy, and it is very draining. And I just, for some reason, I feel like there's some new tarot readers who have forgot that fact. I feel like what it is like after the reading, you just got to find like that 10 minutes to yourself. So, anyways, I don't know. I don't want to influence you one way or the other on whether to stay on YouTube. You should definitely stay on YouTube. Don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, um, I congratulate you on that. I know a lot of you have. Share your links. I know YouTube doesn't put them under my comments, but then I'll go and look and I end up putting them there. So, yeah, I want to check out different channels. Um, I want to help support you in the same way. So, anyway, I'm going to stop talking. I love you guys. Have a beautiful month, but also have a beautiful year. Have a beautiful life. What am I talking about? Have a beautiful life. Allow yourself to have a beautiful life. What did I write? Your ultimate destiny. Fast moving this month. Fast moving. Not just this month, this year. This year. You may just leave your mark on the world. I'm just telling you. Know that you can. I love you. I'll see you next time at my table. Bye bye.